You know what? Xena says. Sorry for that burp. That's not how I wanted to start this film. Sadly, I'm having a hard time getting this thing to work, Xena says. I mean, shit, I didn't want to shift that on. Get off. Get off. See? It already did that, and I didn't want it on, Xena says. You saw how many times I had to hit that thing to get the shooter to shift off, because I went into it by mistake. You know. Why do wise far speakers always gotta be so hard to run? And I hear all the forgivenesses about why Google Android and Apple iOS and all those other running layouts. It's this glass that they put on these Wisespeakers. Everyone does it. Motorola, Apple, Google, Samsung, LG. You know, any other business that makes wise far speakers. They all put this bullshit glass over it. See? Nothing. You'd think it would fill that, but it doesn't not fill it. Alright, Mother, what's wrong? I have to tap or whatever. I have to hit, my Wisespeaker sundry times, either to get into a tool, get out of a tool, to get into a website, out of a website, to stop it from doing something. I think it's some kind of really bad setup that they have for Google Android and Apple iOS and whatever. Well, let me look at it before you go do something to it. What do you think I'm going to do to it, Gabrielle? You think I'm going to break it? You think I'm going to besmirch it? Yeah, well, knowing you, Mother, you have broken and besmirched many things. Oh, yeah, right. No. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. You don't know why it's like that. Yeah, well, I have to do the same thing, Mother. You gotta tap, you gotta hit it sundry times, many times, either to make it do something, stop it from doing something, getting into a tool, getting out of a tool, getting into a website, getting out of a website. I think that's a really bad setup. But then again, that's how Google Android and Apple iOS and any other running layout is on a Wisespeaker. Yeah. I mean, sorry to let all you folks down, but this is not a Apple Wisespeaker. This is a Motorola G Player Wisespeaker with Google Android on it. So all you folks out there thought, oh, you're going to get an Apple Wisespeaker with Apple iOS on it. Well, think again. It's a Motorola G Player with Google Android on it. So yeah, what you get with it is Motorola things, Google things, and Comcast things. Yeah. Get over here, Gabrielle, and your staff don't follow your hands. Shit. Yeah. So is everything alright? I guess everything is alright. I mean, it's sad. There's a YouTube tool, but you can only have one reckoning. You can't put any other reckonings on it. So only Sailor Moon for Life is the only reckoning that the YouTube tool will run. I mean, you can't do it for Power Rangers for Life or Mic Keepers for Life. You can't do it for the Jordan Long Fairway or TWF Wrestling or ours, Xena, Melinda Pappas, because it only has one reckoning. And I guess you folks that already have Wisespeakers and do things like uploads and lives and shorts already know that. But for someone who has never done anything on a YouTube tool, they might think they can do more than one YouTube reckoning or Google reckoning or whatever, but truth is you cannot.